What is that?
It's our replacement for the broken. I don't know where he came from, but he somehow ended up.
He's our walk-on. That's awesome.
It's Steve. He's our new mascot.
So, I'm privileged to be interviewing Stefania here.
The back of her head.
Could you tell me about your role at IBM to start it off?
All right, so I'm a developer evangelist for IBM. I basically go out and get people really excited about the platform. I get to tool around with fun projects like this, and overall it's just my job to know anything and everything about Bluemix.
That's great. So what are we looking at here? Could you describe what your role was in this project?
All right, so this is our IoT-enabled foosball table. It's sort of our challenge for tackling how can we make things smarter, faster, better, and do it without engineering degrees. So none of us actually have one, but we decided to all work together to kind of hobble together this table. It's running on a Raspberry Pi and some sensors. And then that data is transferred up to the IoT Foundation cloud. Oh, is that the IoT Watson cloud? Whatever, edit that out in post. And so I worked primarily on the front end, connecting up with the work that Oliver did in the back end. And
Thank you.
And it's not really pretty right now, but in version 2 it's going to look a lot better. And my job was to make sure that all the sensor data was captured, properly display the algorithms for chances of winning, do the LinkedIn login so we have a leaderboard for people to keep track of their score and how they compare with the other competitors.
And you know, when I look at the tech specs over there, we talk about the IoT Foundation, which is now be rebranded as the Watson IoT platform?
Yes.
So tell me about that, and why was it important in this project?
So the IoT Foundation, or the Watson IoT platform as it's now called, is an MQTT broker that runs in Bluemix. And the great thing about MQTT is that instead of polling devices, applications for data, we're reactionary now. So I kind of like to describe it as an RSS feed. Somebody publishes an article into their feed and there's somebody subscribed to it that will instantly know they can set up notifications, whatever they like, that the data has arrived. And so now by doing that, we also, like for instance, we had this running on a Wi-Fi brick the first day, and it only used up the entire day 20 meg of data. You know, that's really low latency. MQTT allows you to do a lot of processing power without having to worry about constantly using up your resources. So the IoT Foundation helped us to get our device in there, get it connected up to Node-RED and to our application, and then start sending data back and forth from this Raspberry Pi, which is wired, by the way, up to the cloud through Bluemix.
So your whole front end is basically subscribed to the RSS feed of goal data.
Right. Well, we're using sockets for the front end, but it is basically the RSS feed of gold data. So my front end is very reactionary. I don't store any data. I don't do any mathematics or algorithms on the front end. We do all of that in the back and store it in the databases. So sockets and MQTT allow us to kind of keep that constantly updated no matter who. So I can log into the website on my phone and I'll see the same data that people are seeing on the screen over here.
And now, what's next? I heard you're going to South by. There's a lot of tension. There's a great happy hour game, a lot of rivalries here.
The Foosball League is going to go on tour.
Are there going to be T-shirts? Are there going to be uniforms? Is there a Bluemix team, foosball team?
We should, actually. I have an old footy jersey, so I could start parading that around and just rebrand it. In terms of what's happening with the table, obviously, when we got a hold of this code, it was a little bit of a hodgepodge. And so for version 2, we're trying to clean it up, make it better, increase the competition. We'll have Watson as a commentator during the game, so people can kind of get a little Snapchat snack of the text-to-speech service. And then we'll also be tracking things like ball speed, help players understand how bad they are at this game and how they can do better, like myself.
Well, that's why I asked Oliver. It was the last question. Do you think your skills improved at all from, you know, working this demo?
I think they got worse. I think my skills are worse. I haven't been playing as much as Oliver. I've been kind of letting him play so I don't have to. So my skills are awful. Except for I won against you yesterday, so that does count.
This count. You know, the secret is I'm the worst one here.
No, you're not.
But I try to let everyone else win. All right. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on getting it here, and I can't wait to see the tour continue.
All right. See you later.
Bye-bye.